Hello and welcome to Midweek Wednesday Hump Day. I'm meteorologist Jeff Matthews. Average down to 80 degrees. The big story is the thermometer, where we won't even get close to average today through Friday and Saturday, with highs only in the mid and lower 70s. This is something I told you to file away a week ago, how cool this air is that is moving in. And indeed, you will feel it for the next 5 days and the next 5 nights for that matter. So, leading the weather headlines, the mid-September-like weather ahead. Yes, indeed, it is going to be unseasonably cool. Next rain chance will be possibly late Saturday night and Sunday. And you might run into a sprinkle this afternoon, but that's really worst case scenario stuff. Look at the radar. 2 great things to note about it. First of all, notice this area of shower activity. It's in a more or less continuous line. That is the cold front that moved through several days ago. That's the influence of this storm in eastern Canada, where the showers are pronounced around its center, and then out around it with the cold front that extends all the way down to Dixie. But that delineates the warm, humid air from the cool, dry air, and much of the country, in the plains, Great Lakes, and Northeast, is relatively cool for this time of year. The other thing to note, there are these splash and dash sun showers going on close to the storm. And the further you get from the storm, the lesser the activity. And that's going to be indeed the case for us for another couple of days. We are under the influence of this giant circulation around the storm center itself, but there's a high feeding in drier air on its southern fringe too. So it's chewing up the outer edge of this massive cloud cover from the storm itself. So the upshot is, the further away you get from the storm center, the more breaks in the clouds and the fewer the showers as you get further south into our backyard. And the activity tends to fuel in the daytime, especially the afternoon, as the heat of the morning builds up and causes the clouds to form and condense and form showers and things of that nature. So you can see there's not a lot of dark blues in these clouds. It's mostly scattered whites and a few isolated pockets of blue indicating some deeper moisture, but it's mostly very, very thin moisture here, as opposed to the cold front itself, which has a lot of blue and dark blue in it. So we're going to see these clouds rotate through and around. They're going to be activated in the next several afternoons. There may be a brief sprinkle, and the further north you are, the closer you are to the storm center, where it's cool and it's unsettled, the better chance you'll see for an afternoon sprinkle. But this high is also going to be fighting it the whole time on its southern fringe to try to dry out the skies each day, and having more and more success as we go through time. So, having said that, look closer to home. Storm, eastern Canada. Showers rotate around it. Then the heavier clouds. Then the further south, the not so heavy clouds and some sunshine in between them. And that's where we are here. Adirondacks may pick up some brief light showers the next several afternoons. But in central New York, we're talking about bright mornings, then kind of cloudy up in the afternoon, brief sprinkle, sunshine, brief sprinkle, sunshine, and then clearing up again in the evening hours as the sun has set and the energy from those showers goes away. Almanac for today, very close yesterday on the high side and the low, and the precipitation was 1300ths in East Utica, but there was a wide variety. So South Utica picked up, I think, 100th, Newport, a couple of hundredths, Rome, nothing. So it varied depending on where you were as to where these splash and dash showers developed in the afternoon hours. We lose 2 more minutes of daylight, and your forecast is straight ahead.
Welcome to Intermission. Intermission.
Straight ahead is here, and here's your forecast. Sunnier and cloudy periods, so the brighter part will probably be the morning again, as usual, and then tending to cloud up after 2 or 3 o'clock, maybe a brief sprinkle, nothing to worry about though, if you can call it that, of 74, and breezy afternoon conditions. Tonight, partly cloudy and cool, 52, and then for tomorrow, very similar, maybe a sprinkle in the afternoon, but even cooler, a high of 72. 7-day forecast looks like this. A couple of ditto days, very cool a day and night. Look at the lows down around 50 for Thursday night and Friday night. I'm glad I kept the rain out of the forecast for Friday and Saturday, because I'm more and more optimistic about keeping it that way and that it will remain bright and dry. But Sunday, Saturday night, late into Sunday, now looks like our next best rain chance, and then clearing up for a delightful Monday and Tuesday. That's your forecast. Make it a great day.